Hello, this is Sandman99.
And I'm Rec-V5.
And this will be attempt number 2 at playing week 4 of our Madden preseason. Since is how we weren't paying very close attention last time around, and we ran out of disk space partway through the recording. So,
which is too bad, too. You guys missed out on the fact that I missed an extra point.
Yeah, you can't miss an extra point.
I can miss an extra point.
Yeah. Anyway, that highlight aside, we're going to give this another go. Anyway, we're playing against the San Diego Runners.
And I should make the same mention that I did last time, telling you guys about the fact that we've revised our offensive playbook a little bit to try to improve our running game, and also I wanted to focus on giving us an over-the-middle passing attack, because most of our passing attack so far has been to the sidelines. However, just on a side note, these guys run a 3-4 defense, so it might be a little bit harder to pass over the middle against them.
But it will be a little bit easier maybe to run up the middle.
True.
So anyway, these guys do have a pretty good defense though, and we noticed this when we were playing the first attempt at this. And, you know, like their ratings kind of reflect that. So they are an average strength team that seems to place emphasis on defense, less so on offense. What I found playing defense against these guys is they seem to be kind of maybe lacking a little bit in the talent area on offense. Their quarterback threw lots of stray passes. And
oh God, he's dreadful. He must be a backup.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just noticed that they seem to have difficulty getting it together offensively anyway. But defensively, they played pretty sound game. So, anyhow, we'll get ready to go here, and all of the players to watch for on their team are defensive players, so the right defensive end, the strong safety, and the middle linebacker.
But our tight end made it to players to watch for.
Well, he is the leading receiver in the league in catches. I mean, he gets more balls thrown at him than any other player so far, so it's really not too surprising that somebody might be paying attention and scouting for that. So here we go. Well, I wonder what number you're going to be this time.
6 or 13.
Yeah, it's been alternating between 6 and 13, and we've been meaning to fix that, but we keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Actually, I think week 1 you were number 13, and then the next 2 games in a row you were number 6, right?
Yeah. I think it was only just a week 1 thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I have no idea why it did that. That was so weird.
Yeah. Well, you're number 6 again, so
I guess I'm just number 6 now.
Yeah, maybe you're going to be number 6 now, and we can stop making a big deal out of this.
Yeah, maybe they just had to, get another jersey made for the 7-foot-tall monster. They gave him like a spare offensive lineman jersey for temporary.
Yeah, you were wearing a loner, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that might explain why these guys are tough defensively, because that coach was Marty Schottenheimer.
Okay.
And his defenses tended to be pretty tough.
I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss.
Oh, well, they're going to kick it to us.
Okay, well, I say we should defend with the wind at our backs.
Absolutely.
The crowd is ready. The teams are
Those
ready.
bastards are taking our strategy.
Yep, and we will. Well, they are a defensive team too, right? So it kind of makes sense.
He got all of that one.
Come on there, Houston. Stand in the right place and catch that.
From the 3-yard line to the 20.
We're awful at returning kicks. However, we got to the 25, so basically all I try and do is just get out over the 20-yard line, and then anything after that is a bonus.
Fair enough.
Ooh. What's this? It's the wishbone with 2 wide receivers out wide.
Yep, this is one of the new revisions we made.
Yeah.
I think I dropped strong eye twin wide receivers for this.
Well,
number 92 brings him down.
Sort of wobbling around in there.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're running this kind of run play, though. You'll bounce around and get shoved and pushed around a little, and then Hopefully something good will happen.
2nd and 6.
Oh, you got swing weak formation out there.
Yeah.
Although they call it something different in this game, though, right?
The far formation.
Balling and
Oh, okay. I can remember from other really old football games, like DOS games and stuff, they used to call this either swing weak or swing strong.
Yep.
Depending on which side the halfback lined up on.
Oh my.
You got stuffed there.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, somebody on the line didn't hold their block. That's what that was.
Well, I guess you're passing now.
It would seem so.
Very difficult. One thing you can try and
So we're lining up in another one of our new formations here.
Ooh, shotgun trips.
Designed to loosen them up in the middle
Yep.
of the field.
They're giving you the look, though.
They are.
Yep. One of the reasons Hudson catches so many passes is that pattern.
Yeah, what they really got to do is play curl flats out there. I mean, that'll defeat that pattern right quick.
Yep. Well, it's the best way to defend against short passes to the outside.
Looking for a receiver.
But as it is, the way that they covered that there's no way to defend that pass. You're going to get 10 yards.
That isn't one heck of a play. Look at it. We're in a hole here on 3rd down.
Yeah, they've just got to be a little more conservative about how they handle that one. You can't play man coverage against that.
Balling and audible.
Well, it's a 1st down, and you get to take another stab at it. You're just going to go with a plain old dive up the middle.
Pretty much.
Yeah, well, we'll might as well try it, see how it works against the 3-4 here, because the gaps between the linemen tend to be a little bigger. And the linebackers can fill the gaps like that. But if the blocking is executed properly, like I don't know what your guard on that side was doing, but he certainly wasn't blocking a linebacker, that's for sure.
He was just a little bit asleep, you know, taking a nap on the job. He's feeling a little drowsy today.
I mean, you got 5 offensive linemen against 3 down linemen, right? You should have 2 offensive linemen left over to block in the next level on a running play, you'd think.
Kind of reminds me of this YouTube video I was watching the other day on the first Super Bowl. Apparently the guy who caught the first touchdown pass was completely and totally hungover.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I guess they weren't as diligent athletes back then as they are now.
Drops back. Gets the pass off.
Ooh, goes for the post over the middle.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, see, if you ever saw old film footage of football games like way back in the 1960s and stuff like that, like linemen used to be big fat guys, right? They weren't like huge, scary, muscular, lean guys who could run ridiculous times in the 40 and stuff like that, like modern athletes are, right? You know, like a modern athlete, offensive lineman, you know, looks more like a strongman competitor or something than a big fat guy now. Whoa, look at this.
And he steps out of bounds at the 40. He found some room, took off for the
They
first
burst
down.
through the line and disrupted the handoff, but you were able to shake them off and turn that into something.
Wow, I can't believe that. We're having, like, I lined up in full house strong there and tried to run the ball. We couldn't even hold our blocks for that.
Were you pulling anybody there?
Nope.
No? So everybody was just straight up run blocking?
Everybody was just straight up run blocking.
And
yet
they burst through the line anyway.
they burst through the line anyway.
Well, like I said, I think that I kind of thought that this team had a pretty good quality defense. So I suppose things like that are going to happen.
Roberts. Reed records the stop at the 37. Gain of 3.
Well, you got some positive yards that time.
About time.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go.
Oh, they got the nickel out there now.
Looks like he's changing the play.
That outside linebacker's going to get you.
True, but he's going to get me on the other side too. So
True. And he's got help
Number
on the other
6
side, too.
sends a man in motion.
Oh, you're going to do the little stunt, the trick, are you?
I'm gonna do the little trick.
Uh-huh. Okay, watch this, folks.
Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, 2-ton truck pulling.
So when you for some reason due to a glitch in the game, you can assign that player a toss, like receive toss assignment, but you can also motion him out of the position that he's standing in, so that it's no longer possible to even toss the ball to him.
It's
Great. And that, of course, turns it into a quarterback sneak.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah. Well, it got you a first down anyway. However, you got to be careful your quarterback doesn't end up with like multiple broken bones or something if you carry the ball with him too much.
Carter takes him down at the 25-yard line.
Oh, you did good there.
And he picks up about 4.
Third string halfback.
Yeah. See, it's better to have these guys carrying the ball than the quarterback, though. Even if the quarterback can run like a madman, right?
Well, that's because the quarterback fumbles like crazy.
Yeah, but also it'd be pretty tough to have this quarterback injured in preseason and unable to play a season game, right? Then you'd have to try and run the offense with the other guy.
Number 6 with a man in motion.
Oh, look at that. They shifted the line a little bit, too. I wonder what that's going to do for you.
Hands it off to the fullback.
Nope. Linebacker came around the outside.
Yeah. Should have kept going the way you were there. You might have gotten a yard or two positive anyway. You wouldn't have gotten much, but...
Excellent leverage on running play. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
I'll try this one.
11th play of this drive. They need 7.
3rd and 7.
Nickelback in this time. Number 6 sends a man in motion.
Oh. 3 receivers to the right.
Maybe I'll get lucky.
Looks like he's changing the play. Dropping back. Looking for an option.
I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button.
Well,
got it, but the throw was...
I wanted to throw to the post there on the right-hand side. I pressed the X button for some reason instead of the B button. I have no idea why.
Yeah, I'm going to get it wrong again, but stupid...
GameCube controllers.
GameCube controllers, yeah.
The guy on the post that was like totally wide open too. I could have just hammered it in there. That's really too bad. I have no idea what was going on the left side. I didn't even look at the left side.
Well, they had pretty well everything, covered there too, but
yeah, yikes.
I don't think you were going to get very far.
I think I could have completed that post over the middle. He was pretty wide open. I just got my buttons mixed up.
Yeah, and they made you made a mistake, and they made you pay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got my audible set. Sorry about that, folks, but I play with audibles. So
here you go. If you force them to a 3 and out, then we'll be good.
Now it's first
yeah.
and 10.
Okay, well, if I had to guess,
with a man in motion.
I don't know. I'm going to stick with what I got here. Oh, they are running to the left. I figured I would just stay where I was in case they were trying to fake me out, but turns out they actually were.
But now it looks like they're lining up in single back.
Yep.
Only one man back. Off again. Pick created problems in the backfield on that play. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
They line up in the I formation. Pressure coming, throws it, and
Well, it didn't matter if he dropped that or not. The linebacker was right there to make the stop anyways. So,
yep.
He wants the ball to pressure situation.
So it would have been probably like 4th and 1 or 4th and 2 if he'd have caught that. But you see what I mean? Like the last time we were playing this team, we saw a lot of that kind of stuff too, right?
Yeah.
He signals for a fair catch.
There, 3 and out. I got it back for you.
Oh man, we got to start all the way back here from the 36.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's what happens. Try and take better care of it this time.
Hey, that totally wasn't my fault. I totally mixed up my buttons. I read that coverage right. I just pressed the wrong button, damn it.
Yeah. Oh well, it looks like it's
oh well, that guy just didn't block that guy at all.
Yeah, it looks like it's hard labor running offense against these guys anyway.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there in the middle, he's got to look for the cutback lane. Or bounce it out, looking for a little more room to the outside.
It looks like they're pretty good. They're surprisingly good against the run, and they're probably dangerous to pass against too.
I think they're actually a lot better against the run than they were.
Number 6 with a man in motion.
Double coverage on Houston or blitz?
Looks like he's changing the play.
I'm expecting a blitz from that side.
Yep. Well, they got a couple of guys stacked over there. It could be just man lock too. Yeah. See the way that linebacker acted? He had a man coverage assignment on your halfback, right? Yeah. And when he realized your halfback was just staying in the block, he just sort of hung around in the middle of the field.
It's 1st and 10.
Well, the only pass you didn't complete to one of your teammates went the other way.
Oh well. We're going to see how this one's going to work. It looks like they're expecting something.
Well, definitely if the play is designed to roll to the right, it looks like they've got everybody stacked on the left side. Oh, look at that. See, they dropped that linebacker off. But he still couldn't make it up because they had him shifted too far to the middle of the field, eh?
Yep.
So he couldn't make up that ground. It looked like they had the right coverage, but he was too far over.
That's right.
If they'd have left him in his default position, you probably wouldn't have been able to throw that pass.
If they'd left him in his default position, given how well the rest of the play was covered, I think I probably would have scrambled.
1st and 10.
We'll go with some strong eye. Haven't done some strong eye in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't really favor this formation too much.
No, it's definitely not my favorite formation.
Meaning that we might see this one disappear in favor of something else at some point?
At some point, maybe. I was doing some experimentation with the single back trips TE. So.
The fullback. Simpson stops him at the 27. Gain of 2.
Let us see here. Now we'll go this.
8 to go.
Give me one of these.
Well, they're ready for you either way, no matter which direction you go.
Well, we'll have to see.
That's why I like the 3-4, though. In situations like this, you can really cover a lot of field sideways, eh?
Gibson pulls him down.
And you might give up a couple of yards up the middle, but it's not that big a deal.
Let's see here.
They'll get a first down if they can move the ball inside the 19-yard line. Number 6 with a man in motion.
Well, been here before.
I'm liking Houston on the right, if I can not press the wrong button.
Yeah.
Or I could try Rose on the left and head for the end zone. Depends on what that safety does.
Well, we're almost at the end of the first quarter.
Fires it out to the right.
And the opponent has only had one possession so far in this game.
You're in a hole here on 3rd down.
I'm going to want something a little bit bigger now.
Thanks. Drive going.
Do I have... No, I don't have any play action out of the full house formation.
No.
Too bad.
Well, if that run is going to the left, it looks like...
Everything's set up right.
Yeah.
Going to the left. They give it to the halfback.
Oh, yeah, look at all the blocking on that developed.
Records the stop at the
Right
nice.
line. Pickup of about 8.
That's exactly what we needed.
Six yards to go for a touchdown.
Well, now they're giving you a run to the right.
Looks like he's changing the play.
If I can get there.
Yeah, you didn't quite call a play that's going to fully take advantage of that, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
But you probably weren't expecting them to line up this way either.
Well, it's fine. We just need 2 yards.
Again with the carry.
Or a touchdown.
Yep.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the
Take the dive play and steer it to the outside.
Well, if that's what they're giving to you, I mean, they were totally committing to something on the other side, right?
Yeah.
And they really gave that away.
Okay, don't miss the extra point this time.
Yeah. You can't miss this extra point.
We need it this time.
See, I don't know whose number 6 is because your holder there is number 5.
I just about missed it again.
Okay, so you redeemed yourself.
Yeah, it looks like actually I'm having a bit more success passing over the middle this game than I was last game.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe there is a bit of a random factor in how they decide to play.
From the 6.
Might also depend if they play, I don't know, more zone versus more man or something like that.
Yeah, I suppose.
Once again. First and 10.
Because I think those posts work pretty well against the cover too.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off to the back. Nice play.
Oh, you almost sacked
He
him.
dropped it.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that in the other game. They just, their receivers are crap.
It sure seems that way.
They're worse than our cupcake receivers.
They have not had much luck passing anyway.
Maybe we'll have to take a look at their depth chart. See if they are running a backup QB or something.
Pressure. He just got
Whoa,
wow.
That was very nearly a fumble.
Rating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in.
The ref just didn't want to call that one in our favor, even though it's a home team game.
Yeah. I guess he didn't want to seem too partisan or something, huh? There we go.
Right on.
Fair catch middle.
When he rushes. He can beat you with a swim, the club, or the arm over.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
More like fair catch left.
Yeah. I don't know if their punter's very good either. He seems to kind of spray it all over the place.
Okay, what am I going to do here? We're going to want a run play.
You're going to call a play pretty quick, too, because you're already down to 13 seconds.
I think we're going to run the ball.
Okay. Why don't you run the ball?
But we're not going to run it that way. We're going to run it this way.
Yeah, run it that way.
Robert.
Oh.
Tried to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I tell you, the guys up front got outworked.
I was going to turn left, and then the tackle got pushed back. Way back.
Yeah.
That's surprising, too, because he's like our best.
Yeah, I think,
offensive
like
lineman.
I said, though, I think we're up against a pretty stout defense.
It's second down and a long way to go.
Like, I bet you if we looked at the depth chart for these guys, they're probably as good as anybody that we're going to play defensively.
Okay.
Under pressure.
Wow, he's not covered. He is not covered.
You are really lucky that you left that fullback in, though. Look at the replay of this. Uh-oh, he got hurt.
He's our fastest receiver, too.
Yeah. But look at the instant replay of this, though. You nearly got your head handed to you in the backfield there. Yeah, that's not good.
All right, let's take a look here.
Yeah, like just zoom out a little bit so people can see a bit. Now watch your fullback. You see that? That he saved your life right there.
Well, that's why you leave him in the block.
Because that guy came in and it was like he wasn't being blocked by anybody at all.
Yep.
So
well, see, this is why you leave people in the block. I know you're not a big fan of it, but I always leave people in the block.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, I'm more of a let's send them out in the pattern, but I'll design pass plays that are quick enough that I don't have to hold the ball as long.
It's like they're not buying the fact that I'm lining up in the full house strong at their, like, 25-yard line about. They just don't believe me after a pass demonstration like that.
Well, so far, though, you haven't really demonstrated, even when you intend to, that you can run the ball.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet.
So,
You just can't get
you know,
rid of
I mean, they're probably perfectly content to give up 1-yard runs like that all day long, right?
Oh, well, what can you do?
So at the end of one,
But if you're playing ball control and if you run the ball and then pass when you have to make a first down and you're able to be successful at it, well, that'll eat up a lot of time off the clock anyway.
Well, maybe we'll do something a little bit more out of the box here on second down and long.
They'll need to reach the 16-yard line in order to convert for the first down. He tucks it away.
Oh, I couldn't turn up the middle there.
Yeah.
I went to go turn up the middle and I just couldn't do it in time.
Exactly what was coming.
And knowing what they like to do out there comes from lots of film study and preparation.
Well, now you're passing again.
Likes to call in certain situations, third and long, second and short. It really gives you an edge.
What can I do here? Could try something like that.
They'll need to reach the 16-yard line in order to convert for the first down. Nickelback in this time. Gains the man in motion.
Well, it looks kind of favorable over on the right there.
We'll have to see what that linebacker does.
Yeah, he's
nope.
Looking for a receiver.
We'll throw the bomb. If we're gonna give it away, we're gonna punt it.
This is just
you're gonna punt from the 28-yard line, are you?
No. I just figured, if you throw a bomb and an interception, it's probably as good as punting.
Yep. Well, you're at the 28-yard line, and we're kicking into the wind.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I don't think we can do that. We missed a field goal like this with the wind at our back.
I don't know. This is we're getting back to that video you showed me yesterday about
cowardly punts.
Yeah, the surrender factor.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to score highly on the surrender factor.
Oh well. It can't be helped.
Punting from your opponent's 28-yard line. Oh, that's way too much power.
A high kick.
Oh, maybe it's not. Get down there and catch it, though. Oh, yeah, perfect.
There you go.
Great job.
See, our punter has no power, so it's never too much power.
Yeah, I thought that was going to land in the stands.
Yeah, I think our punter has, either low 70s or high 60s for kick power.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we're going to be without our leading receiver for 1 quarter.
All right, Jill, thank you for the
update. Well, we can live without that. We'll just throw to the tight end somewhere.
Ostrich makes the play at the
I was pretty much expecting them to run up the middle there.
Okay,
Okay, I threw a little bit of a change-up in as well, because I added a 4-3.
Okay.
Harris, the deep man. Harris. He just unloaded.
A little bit stouter against the run, solving your run problem.
Well, no, I just figured that I would, you know, maybe add a little bit of something to
when you can run the ball consistently,
just
it really
put a
wears
little
down the
variety into the
interior line.
defense, right?
Helps
So I'm not
slow down
continuously
the pass
doing the same thing
Making
over
some
and over.
changes up front. The backs are lined up in an eye. Alexander comes in motion. They give it to the halfback. Play
Oh,
action.
come on,
Rolling.
really?
This pass is incomplete.
Oh, well, you hit him in the ass with that.
It's now fourth down.
I think he was rushing that one.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Now he gets to punt out of his own end zone.
Still, though, I don't see how anybody would believe a play-action fake in this situation on 4th down and 7. I'm not going to get a chance to call a fair catch on this one.
Wow.
Well, you get it back at the 42-yard line, so...
It's a net of only like 10 yards lost. Well, maybe 14 yards lost.
I don't know.
I think it is.
That guy that did that video would still be dissing you badly for that decision.
Oh, well, I don't care. We literally physically cannot kick the ball that far. We can't kick a 30-yard field goal. Wow. We just can't hold up on that side.
Yep. I think their linebackers and their linemen are pretty good.
There's just nowhere to go.
And that's one of the things that I like about the 3-4 is you got a little more speed on the field. And those linebackers can, if they can pursue like that, you're not going to have much luck.
All right, we'll try to play it safer here, I think.
First down marker is just.
I was thinking about doing a nice gimmicky little halfback pass, but I think we're going to play something a little safer. Have to see what that linebacker does.
Yep, just watch for the blitz to clear out that void on the left side. There he comes. Oh, he ran into the defender. You see that? The defender jammed him.
Yep.
Otherwise, the play worked exactly as designed until he ran into the guy covering him and couldn't run the pattern.
Too bad.
And you didn't have enough time to wait for him to get it together.
No, the blitz was coming super hard.
Yeah.
On that one. I think I'm going to look for... What do I got here? Try for something like this.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a
well,
look at
you're a little less than your usual average on third down conversion attempts too.
Yeah, well, even last time.
You're only 2 of 4.
You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense.
Not really liking how
on
this looks.
sideline.
Well, Hudson can probably catch that pass, but I don't know whether he'll make a first down. He won't get enough yards.
No, we'll be punting again.
Yeah, well, he almost got enough, but 4th and inches. See, now, if we watched that video yesterday, they're telling you to go for it, right?
Yeah.
You got a quarterback who can probably push people straight ahead. I mean...
Well, we can try it.
Well, I'm not telling you what to do. If you want to punt, go ahead and punt.
We'll give it back to them on the 32.
Yeah. I mean, if you punt and screw up and it goes in the end
look,
zone...
the crowd is loving this one.
Oh, yeah, of course. They'd probably boo you if you sent the punt team out again, right? Especially because this is not 4th and long like the last one. This is 4th and inches, right?
Yep.
He tucked that one away and picked
There.
up the first down in the process.
The quarterback knew exactly
Okay.
where the first down
Crowd's
marker
much happier
was,
with you
and
this
he goes
time.
there and gets it.
1st and 10. The defense lines up in the
Not liking the coverage on the left-hand side. I might see if I can gun it to Pittman there.
Yeah.
Or we'll have to see what Rose does. It's really hard to throw that crossing route, though. It's not the best crossing route in the world.
Watch your fullback sneaking out to the flat, too, because sometimes in these situations, he's not covered, eh?
Yep.
They'll go with a run once again. Play action. Going for 6.
No.
Oh, well.
Sure enough, your fullback was open in the flat on the left side.
I know, I just wasn't watching there.
It would have been a modest gain. You probably wouldn't have gotten a first down out of it, but you would have gotten a few yards.
Well, we'll try this one then. This looks like it has some favorable chances on the left, maybe. Depending on what they give us.
Yeah, you'll have to watch the free safety there. He just cheated up to the line.
Yep.
Just have to watch him and see what he does.
Fires it out to the left.
Oh, he dropped it.
Lets it slip
Yep.
out of his grasp. And
I think you're kind of missing John Henry there, who with his ankle injury, right? He's our best receiver, and I think you're missing him. But he'll be back in, well, he won't be back in the third quarter because then all our second stringers are going to be out there anyway.
Yep.
So you're not going to be able to throw a pass at him again for the rest of this game, probably.
It's okay, maybe they'll be nice to us and they'll give us the look once I motion that guy.
Number 89
Nope, they're playing some sort of zone here. Oh my God, he was wide open. There wasn't anyone anywhere near him. Well, now you have to make another decision. You punted from here last time.
I know. Now we're 1 yard further back. So we're going to be punting it again, I think.
Oh, listen for the crowd to see what they decide. Oh, they're not booing you.
I think they know how crappy our kicker is.
This
So.
will be his second punt of the game.
Okay, well, you just have to make sure you don't let it go in the end zone.
Yep.
A lot of hang time, but not very deep. And he waves for the fair catch.
Yep, there you go. See, even if you let it hit you,
It's better than a touchback.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's also better than letting it take that huge bounce like it did that one time.
1st and 10. Alexander goes in motion.
Well,
drags the ball carrier down behind.
I think we had a nice wide posture there, and we were kind of
expecting a run to the outside.
Expecting a run to the outside there.
They worked as a team and they made it look easy.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go.
Right on.
Changing things up along the defensive front. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Waters makes the play at the 8. The defense did a good job stopping the run on that play.
Well, they're still not quite back at where they were.
No. No, if we can make a stop here and force them to punt again from this deep, then I think we'll be doing well.
3rd and long. It's the pass.
Oh, wow.
Hits his target.
Man.
Oh, that guy is just leading a charmed life, I think.
God.
But I left an extra guy in coverage there. I was actually only rushing 5.
They haven't picked up any points.
And I think that extra guy in the middle that I left there made a difference.
All right, let's see if you can make the job easy on me and get a return or a fair catch.
You know what? I'm just not even going to try and field that.
This one goes out.
Oh, look, you got a 5-yard return on a ball bounce.
Yeah. Well, you got it back at about midfield, so you're slowly getting pushed backwards here.
Yeah.
You know, like I think you're, 6 or 7 yards further away than you were the last time?
Oh, they haven't had any success on the ground, which is part of the difficulty of this.
Yep. Well, now you're going to try a little play action, are you?
Yep.
Tucks it away. Setting up play action.
Oh, shit, I threw that bad.
Yep, you threw that really bad.
Too high with that pass.
Well, that's okay. At least if you throw them like that, then nobody can catch them.
I think you're getting away from your game plan here a bit.
Well, you know, I got to catch them off guard. The play action worked so well last time. It's just not working so good this time.
Yeah, like I said, I think this is a good quality defense that we're up against here. Probably almost the equal of the bad men. Maybe not on paper, but they play pretty well.
Have to take a look at what Pittman looks like on the left there.
I think maybe he'll be able to sit in a soft spot in the zone with the curl.
Couldn't fire that one. I should have thrown it way earlier than that. But I saw the guy drop into his zone right in front of Pittman.
Yeah.
And by the time I realized that I could have hammered it into the post underneath that guy, it was too late.
Yeah, you were just looking at the wrong guy first. That's all.
Yeah. Well, these things happen from time to time.
Gonna run the halfback pass now.
Yeah, what the hell?
Nickelback in this time.
The worst that can happen is you get tackled for a loss on the run, right?
No, the worst that can happen is I throw an interception on a halfback pass.
That probably won't happen, though.
Tosses it right. Looks like he'll throw.
Well, you caught it. The only problem is that they covered it a little better than the other guys you ran that against did.
Yep. Well, that's okay. It gives us a little bit of extra yardage that we can run the punt here.
Yeah, you're in a bit better position to punt now.
A bit better position to give up.
Yeah. See, they might be a little bit overly critical of this punt, too, right? Those guys from that video yesterday.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a well aimed.
Oh,
too much power.
No, bad aim, bad aim.
Oh.
I needed to aim it a little bit more left.
Well, now they're on the 20. We've taken the pressure off.
I just want to get ahead one score before halftime because we got to kick it back to them. Or one more score, that is.
Play the man in motion.
Well, if they're passing, they're going to try and pass to that side. Nope.
He's brought down behind the line.
These guys run the ball a fair bit, too, even though they aren't terribly successful at it, eh?
I mean, to be fair, we run the ball a fair bit, too, even though we aren't terribly successful at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness
I'm going to try a little 3-4 here.
They'll go from the I formation.
Uh-oh.
Rid of it.
Well, managed to find a little soft spot in the zone there. Third down and inches.
Yeah, they had the coverage.
They're coming out with 2 running backs and 2 tight ends.
Trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Probably strong, I big, or something like that.
I don't know. We'll see.
Third and maybe 1. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense
had the flat covered there, so they aren't going to get very far, but
we are cupcake defenders, so
yeah, well, that's okay. I mean, you know what? They did a reasonable job of that. They just fooled me with the play call, right?
It's first and 10.
Because I was looking for a run there for sure.
Give it to the halfback. Waters with the tackle.
Look at that. See, I was even playing the run on first down there. One of these times they will burn me if I'm doing that, but I was playing it that time.
Thinking that they'll have more gas left in the tank when the fourth quarter rolls around.
Rolling.
Well, they protected him pretty well there.
At the 42-yard line. Schwartz throws that pass for a gain of 7.
Well,
And this is the 6th play of this drive. 2 yards to go.
Here we go. We got to get him. I'm coming.
The quarterback lines up with 2 back.
Yeah!
Behind the line for a short look. The offensive line
I dialed up the blitz that time, eh?
That's exactly what you needed to do.
And and then I decided to play nose tackle, and it looks like I'm the guy that got to get through there.
Here comes the punter. He's gotten a lot of action so far.
I was just a little too slow to break up the handoff, but I was right there for the back as soon as he received the ball.
Okay, well, I think we're going to play this a little more typical now that we're, basically in kickoff position.
I can't believe they've held you to only 7 points at this point in this game.
Aimed it off to the back. Gibson makes the stop at the 25-yard line. They went back to the run on
I saw the hole there, and I
Just
went
goes
to run it
show
up
you
the
that
middle,
coach
but
trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
Well, they're tough. They fill those gaps up pretty
Second
quick.
down and 9 to go.
Wow, now they're showing blitz. Hopefully you'll get a yard or two before they catch you anyway. Because this is a fast play, so with any luck, maybe.
Crosses it left.
No.
Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. About a 1-yard loss.
You know, I could get one of those monster punts off.
Well, I don't know. You're not that deep, though, right? Typically, I only do that if I'm forced to punt out of my end zone. I mean, if you play this straight and do a normal punt, you should be able to at least,
They'll be facing the long third
turn the
down
ball,
play
like
here.
give them the ball back about midfield or maybe slightly on their side of
A lot of
midfield,
speed on the field for the defense
which is not
as they line
terrible.
up in the quarter. Drops back.
Oh, they're
He's
blitzing
looking
that
for
guy
passes left.
on that side.
And he lets it slip out of his
Got it off, but he dropped it anyways.
Yeah, and you took a shot when you were throwing that
He did a
too,
good
so
job getting open.
that pass looked a little like it was a little wobbly.
Bring it in for the catch.
Still less wobbly than how Parrish throws it, our fourth-string QB.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, where's
Oh,
this
God.
go? Whoa.
See, I should have punted it on the third down.
Well, I don't know if it would have made any difference. Wow, that was rough.
Yep.
It's 1st and 10.
That was rough. What can you do? Okay, well,
I'm having an off day
Lines up
today.
behind his fullback in the eye. Cross play to the right. Misses.
oh, wow, I can't believe he ran through number 43.
Down at the 31.
This might be one of those, we're going to score points regardless of what you do kind of
Best backs in the
situations.
league average 4 to 5 yards
Now.
a carry. And you know that's the kind of production that every coach is looking for.
Unless you can get a pick.
There are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good.
So I
play
suppose they'll
calling,
have
good
to
blocking up
throw the ball
front.
first.
Well, they just ran the ball
Take
twice in a
advantage
row.
when he sees the opening.
Harris picks up about 5 on that run, moving the chains in the process.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped them get the first down.
Making some changes along the defensive front. Going to the left.
Right on. That's what we need.
The ball carrier at the
Yeah.
27-yard
We just need to convince them that they're not going to make a living doing that.
Very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. He needs a line to create that little...
He ran right into me there.
Lane to break
Wow.
free.
He was met right at the line, might have even lost a little.
That was a case of the defense getting under the pads of the offensive
Single
line.
back, 4 wide?
Usually the team
Or
that gets
shotgun,
the best
4
leverage
wide?
is going to control the line of scrimmage. When you run it into the middle, you have to have some push or movement up front. If you can't get that movement, it makes things very
Shotgun,
difficult
4 wide.
for your running back.
Short scans the defense from the gun. Gets rid of
Oh,
it.
wow, I can't believe that. Wowee. That was rough.
Slade was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Okay,
Defensive line shifting around a bit.
time to change things up a little here.
They give it to the halfback. Burton stops him at the 10. Good job plugging up.
That's why they pick up all those.
Yeah, last time we played this game, I think we were winning it like 30 to
They
nothing.
don't even look at players in the combine for defensive tackle unless they weigh 300 pounds or more.
This time it's looking like it's going to be a fair bit rougher.
Line of scrimmage, you'll free the linebackers to make those plays.
Whoa. You know what? I had the right coverage there, but they really did a horrible job.
Out of these guys a lot.
Yeah, they were just totally asleep over there.
Yep.
Opposing offensive line sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
They'll play things tighter on the outside. Schwartz with split backs. Pressure coming with the pass.
Well, we made the stop anyway.
Number 86.
That's
Didn't get
okay.
enough for the first.
See, I just played like lots of zone coverage there, like
Yep.
short zones with like lots of cover 2 and that last one I actually had the quarter out there and I was playing cover 3, so I had 8 men playing short zone there.
Yep, just total blanket coverage, eh?
No
Yep.
problem for him.
So,
Whatever the situation,
well,
he'll
anyway,
approach it the
managed
same
to
way.
hold them to a field goal after that
The
wonderful
visiting team
opportunity.
are ready to kick this one off. Should be a return here
But yeah, they're playing us tough this game.
from the 8. To the 20.
Well, I actually managed to get a little bit of a return there.
The offensive
Right on.
possession.
Got 3.5 minutes to halftime.
Thinking we got a
First
score.
and 10.
I'm not going to play around or pretend no more.
Nope.
Pass play here on first down. Looking downfield. Throws it.
Well, that's a good start.
Simpson records the tackle at the 46-yard line. Perfect
16-yard gain.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch.
Oop,
and a short
pressed the wrong button. Well, I guess we're running a quarterback sneak, but it's a shotgun now.
Puts
Are
some
you?
air under it when he's
What did
trying
you call?
something downfield.
I wanted to call a corner route on the left-hand side there, but now we're running a quarterback sneak.
Okay, well, you could always call an audible to get out of it.
In
But,
motion.
well, that made them clear the middle out a little bit.
Well, that's always nice.
Yeah,
I'll try to
if
shoot
you're-
up behind the
if
guard
you're
there.
if you're quick enough, then maybe you can get up there and make a few yards. Yeah. Well, you managed not to lose anything.
At the 46.
Oh, man. Okay, let's call the right play this time.
Good idea.
So it's second and
Still
10.
getting my buttons mixed up, man.
Yeah.
It's just an off day for me. Maybe I should have had a coffee before we started.
Maybe you shouldn't have punted from their 28-yard line.
Ha!
Twice. Wow. He was coming out. They were coming after you hard there.
Stops him at the 49. So he looks to be okay, but he'll have to come out for at least one play.
Well, that's okay.
Well, now you're 3rd and 5. And the 2-minute warning is going to sound before you have a chance to call the play here. So,
I think we're going to go back to this kind of attack. That's what I think. Let's see what we can do
So
here.
2 minutes left before halftime.
oh, you're gonna go to Hudson again, are you?
Nickel
Well,
back.
actually, I was planning on going to ball, but I guess if they're going to give me Hudson.
Yeah. I think that's definitely the higher percentage pass in this situation.
He's a better catcher, too. He's got, like, almost an 80 catching rating.
Looking for an option. Throws it. And he
Yep,
finds
pretty
it.
reliable receiver.
Brings him down at the 37-yard
There you go.
line.
I like how I'm passing and I've already eaten up 2 minutes of clock.
Yep. Well, you're throwing short passes too, though, right? So
First and 10.
you're doing piss poor, though. Barely completed more than 50% of your passes, and you got an interception.
Number 6 sends a man in motion.
They're changing it up on the defense now.
Yep.
Have to see what the coverage on ball looks like.
I think they're coming after you.
Well, it doesn't take that long to run a streak.
Going to the air on first
Yep,
down.
they're
I
definitely
couldn't
coming.
get it off.
Field. He takes
Yep, they were definitely coming. You could see it coming.
All right, well, we can play at that game.
He's always had the uncanny ability
We can
to
play
have
at that
success
game.
Flip, especially when the other team least expects it.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Okay, I want to conserve the clock here, so.
Looking downfield with the pass.
Yeah, because you'll get some of that back with that pass. Oh yeah, looks like maybe you can run that same pattern again.
Looking for an option. Gets the pass off. Carter with the tackle at the 26. Falling inaudible now.
See, and you wondered why Hudson was a player to watch. If you plan on scoring some points before this half ends, you better...
He's looking, going deep.
They blitzed the safety on that side.
Oh, you had it, but he didn't hang on.
Maybe we'll try a field goal.
Why? You got 3 timeouts. You can, if you're throwing anyway, just even if you complete a pass without scoring, just call a timeout.
True.
You could probably march the rest of the way to the goal line just about.
We're going to run the same play again.
Wow, they're going to get tired of seeing that after a while.
They should stop giving it to me then.
Dropping back, looking downfield, throwing.
Yep, there it is again. Now you want to call a timeout now.
That defensive end almost came around the edge and sacked me. You see that?
Yep.
All right, well, I like the way that's been working so far, so we'll have to see how that goes again. Because what I'm really looking for is I'm looking for the route to Rose to open up.
Yep. I think you're a little too close for it now, though.
Maybe, but I can always throw the route to Ball.
Throwing on first down with the throw.
Yeah, or you could just throw it to Hudson again. Call a timeout.
Number 6 stops the clock with that timeout.
First and goal from the 1.
1 more yard for the touchdown.
Yeah!
All right, you're in there.
Yeah, and you don't want to put your quarterback in a position where he's an easy target for the defense. This time they called his number, and he didn't disappoint.
All right.
Well, it wasn't pretty, but got the job done.
You know, the funny thing is earlier in this quarter, they were covering Hudson like crazy, right? And I just couldn't throw it to him. And then in the second half of this quarter here, they just stopped.
The kick is up, and he picks up.
All right,
it's
14-3.
Yeah, it's like they switched up to man coverage there in the second half of this quarter, and it just isn't working out for them. Like, zone defense is so much better against that route.
Yep.
It's on its way.
Well, that actually is going to work out pretty well.
From the 12-yard line. The offense ready to go again.
Okay, well, let's see here. I think we'll just go with...
Carter, the man in motion. Hand it off to the back.
Yeah.
On the ball carrier.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
Unloaded on, that's what
I don't think they have the offensive firepower.
No. Well, at halftime, this game is a lot closer than I expected it to be honest.
Sorry about that.
So, anyway, for statistically speaking, well, I managed to hold them to 57 yards total offense. You threw for 178 yards and ran for 36.
Yeah, I've been having a hard time running the ball.
Yeah, well, I think the big thing that has affected the score is that one turnover, because that was in their end of the field too. Yeah, right.
No, so, I definitely think that would have turned out different if I hadn't got my buttons mixed up. But
okay, well, I guess we're kicking off in the second half now.
So we'll get ready to go here in the second half.
Yeah, probably you would have gotten at least a field goal out of that with that one possession.
Good kick, should be returnable. from the 8-yard line.
Oh, I missed.
Yeah, you totally missed him.
The home team have the lead, but they can't be happy with how they played offensively to this point.
Well, maybe we'll get to hear Madden criticize us for.
Yeah, he's gonna criticize you.
Pretty good chance to win.
The defense is shifting. Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure.
Oh, whoa! Did you see that?
Sack.
And that was with the hit stick too. I managed to actually get an opportunity to hit stick the guy, and he ducked under me. I feel so cheated.
Man,
oh man, I can't believe that.
Ball
Wow.
on their own 17. Citron scans the defense from the gun.
Oh well, it's always nice to start off the guy fresh in the game with a "Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the football game," right?
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the
Well,
run.
I think I'm going to play deep zone on this since it's 3rd and 16.
Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Oh, I guess I can probably go this way.
The visiting team line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Closing in.
Max
looking
protect.
downfield with the pass.
Yeah, but we managed to do what we were trying to do, although that was awfully close.
yeah, you could definitely see that receiver reaching with the ball there.
Yeah.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out.
If that had been 3rd and 15, then they would have gotten a first down though.
Fair catch.
So it's a good thing it was 3rd and 16.
Well, I think I'm going to play a little bit more of a conservative offense here now. Trying to look after the ball a little more.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Oh my.
Oh, well,
Despite
I don't think
very
we'll be
little
running the
success
ball.
Running on first down, they still lead.
Some teams
Well,
manage to
it
get
certainly
back
looks
pretty
like
well.
they're
That's a running game.
looking
That's
for that,
mostly
but
because their
oh,
passing
come
game
on. Look at
is
that
very
little
effective,
second effort.
especially
Come
their
on.
short passing game.
You did better against that alignment than I thought you would.
The guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
let's see how this will work.
8 to go. The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Doesn't look good with that nickel out there to that side. But we'll see how it works.
Jackson.
Well, lots of holes there. You had your pick, actually.
Pickup of about 7.
Yeah, I didn't think it would work that well. I honestly didn't.
Well, 3rd and inches.
Third and under a yard. So as
Wow,
they get set
you're
to try
you're
to
completing
convert,
you're
here's what
converting
both
less
teams
than
have done
half
on
of your
third
3rd down
Third down
attempts this
conversions are
game.
usually a good barometer
It's not
of
like
how
I'm
well
not
your
trying.
offense is
I know.
playing.
This is the
Means
first
your
time.
offense is
Even
making
against the
big
bad
plays
men, you
when
were
they
at
need
like 75%.
I know, but against these guys, right? I don't know, I think it's an off day. I think it's showing.
We'll get the call again.
Well, you got the first down anyway. That's what you were trying to do.
And the big fullback does enough by himself to pick up the first down.
All this
Go
guy
fullback.
has to do is get behind his blockers and push him for a few yards. And that's exactly what happened here.
It's 1st and 10.
Well, it definitely doesn't pay to underestimate anybody,
Running is important, but they've got other
because
weapons that can get him
I
an
found
end
that I was surprised that we beat the bad men, and now on the other hand, I'm really surprised that these guys are playing us as tough as they are.
Robert. Zimmerman with the tackle.
Because I expected this game to be very one-sided.
It was last time.
That is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
8 to go. Baker with a man in motion.
Well, that should make things a little easier.
Yeah.
Assuming the line can hold up.
Well, they're giving you a soft look there. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. But that's one of the drawbacks to the 3-4, right? You need to have those linebackers in the right positions, and some adjustments that you make can really give up those runs up the middle.
Maybe I should... Let's do this kind of thing. Haven't done this yet.
It's 1st and 10.
Don't forget, we're playing against their second stringers too, so you know they may not be as tough in the second half as they were in the first half.
Oh wow. Or not.
Well, on that particular play, they had you 4-yard loss.
Yikes.
If the defense gets that much penetration, we're going to go backwards.
That first down marker just inside the 35.
So you're going to try and keep Baker's uniform clean, are you?
Well, I just want to chew up as much clock as I can here.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that I do too. I try and play keep away, especially when you're playing a cupcake team against, like better rated teams.
Good game.
The more time that you have the ball, the less time they have to score on you.
That's right.
The more he gets the ball, the better he does. I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
I think actually I'm going to see how this one's going to work.
And actually, I tend to not go to the pass right away on second down like you do often. Like I'm willing to run the ball on second down and long.
If it's double coverage on ball, we're going to get Jackson.
Yeah, I don't think that this coverage suits those out patterns very well. I think you probably should have sent somebody back into the middle.
Maybe. There was a big gap there, but...
Yeah.
31-yard line.
Like, it looked like they, whatever they were doing there had something to do with the guy on the left, the wide receiver on the left there, so that's fine.
Yeah.
I thought about calling post play in the middle, but I ended up choosing that at the last minute, and since I don't use oddballs, I don't get to switch.
1st and 10.
Yep. Yeah, the only tools you have are the hot routes.
That's right. I could have hot routed to a short slant, but I don't really like that short slant that they give you.
No. Most of the time, whenever I've tried to run that play, I get intercepted.
Actually, an in might be better.
Oh, look at that. You got away from a tackler. Wow, that was a nice run.
Right on.
A very well drawn up play.
See, that's why we've got a fullback on our team.
I'm pretty sure if this particular philosophy worked in real life, you'd be seeing this on TV.
Yeah.
It might work fine in Madden 05, but...
Baker sends a man in motion.
But on Sunday afternoon, you're probably not going to see a fullback carry the ball 20 times.
Well, he's, about the same speed as our halfback, so...
Didn't have much to work with on that running play.
It's fine.
The defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense,
yeah, you can probably kick a field goal from here anyway if you can't get in.
Yeah, we're actually in field goal range finally.
Draw them off sides.
But it's okay, I'll pass the ball around a lot. Give everyone a chance to touch it.
Yep.
Martin.
Well, they just had more guys over there than you did.
18-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4. Martin couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
See, just think what the quarterback rating of our halfback's going to be now. This preseason so far, he's only thrown 2 passes and he's completed them both.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
Oh my, look at that.
What is this?
Throw it to Jackson. I don't think anybody's covering him.
Oh my god.
Gets rid of it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Watch his receiver.
That's dreadful. That's dreadful coverage.
You know what? Let's celebrate. Let's put our hands up and go, yay, touchdown, because you're not going to see that happen very often.
Wow, that's like in the, I think that was the first quarter with Houston, who was totally uncovered.
Yeah.
What kind of coverage scheme do you run that leaves the first string wide receiver totally uncovered?
I don't know. But boy, he was uncovered.
And it's up.
Like, I don't think anybody was covering him.
Nope.
Now they put it together offensively.
And the deep zone guy wasn't even looking at him.
They can do this sort of thing. Everyone gets on the same page.
Because I was running a post on that side.
Yep.
It's good to see things work as good as they do in play creation.
Yeah, there you go. A custom pass play designed by Rec V5.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 7-yard line.
One of the greatest offensive minds of some time.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Yeah, that's what I like about that play is it has the post route running into the middle to try to pull the safety down. And then it's got a really deep, really shallow corner route running on that side. And the idea is if the safety follows on that side, then you can fire it to the halfback on that side. But usually there's some kind of man coverage there that can make that a little more complicated than that.
Yeah. Well, we finally got a sack on this guy.
Right on.
Let's go with this.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the
They've actually, well, I mean, they haven't really had much in the way of possessions, but the little bit of time they have had. Well, there's a touchdown. Goodbye.
Well, this is turning out to be a blowout now anyways.
Yep.
It's the offense losing the game for these guys.
Yep. And all I was doing there was I was just playing man under 2. Right?
Man.
And I didn't even have a particularly good pass rush. They picked up everybody, right?
Yep.
Comes in for the
So I think that was a 2nd string quarterback making a bad throw.
Yeah, probably.
The kick is up, and the extra point is good.
Well, I think we've got it this time.
Set to kick it deep.
Well, I've had, Sandman, number 90 or number 43 there, has had 3 interception returns for touchdowns in 4 games.
He also ate up 4 seconds of clock.
And returnable. From the 7.
Kind of kicked it away from my coverage there, but that's okay.
Right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
Rushing on 1st down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to.
Yeah, that was actually something else I noticed when I was in practice mode with our new offensive playbook is depending on the build and stature of a player, they actually run slightly differently in this game.
Oh my, look at that.
Oh God.
Like, how much did that guy run backwards in order to make that happen? Wow.
Damn.
That's what happens when you got 2nd string players out there, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, defense gets a little soft. Offense gets a little soft.
Yeah.
I think I know why they're throwing out so many runs there, because they can't pass the ball worth a shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to me like that's probably an accurate assessment. Well, we're going to try and get a little bit more guys. Oh, look at that. Ran through another tackle. Looks like our second string defenders don't really run the ball very well.
Well, I don't think anybody on our team on defense has a tackling rating below 50, but 50's not really all that great.
Hilliard, the lone back. Alexander in motion.
We converted the one guy who had a tackle rating that low to offense.
Pressure, throws it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. That's brutal.
Yep. We're starting to have a hard time stopping them now.
Just like you're supposed to do in a one-on-one situation.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Looking upfield. Play action with the throw. He
Wow, see that now? He's even catching it in blanket coverage and everything, eh?
So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. They're within striking distance here.
Well,
Gray, the man in motion. Looking for room.
Oh, now they're back on the run again.
yeah, but that's okay. They didn't get much there.
They'll need to get the ball inside the 15 to convert for the first. Changing things up along the defensive front. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hilliard. Big hit on the ball carrier.
Well, when you talk about getting unloaded on...
3rd down and 2.
They're running the clock out on themselves here.
Yeah, I know, but I guess they're kind of hoping that they're going to get
7th play of this drive.
a touchdown out of this, maybe.
Well, if they're getting a little over 3 yards a carry, they're doing pretty good for themselves.
The defense really bears down on 3rd down.
Hand off to the tailback.
Yeah. Well, now they got to make a choice. Oh, they're going to go for it.
Well, they're far enough behind, they've got to.
That's a great play.
Yep.
Because he looked like he could have broken out of the pack. Now they just have to kick a field goal.
Citron with a man in motion.
Well, I'll play that game. Oh, we should have stopped them there, man.
Man,
that's tough.
The outside, he gives his team a first down.
There was a lot
That's
of space
tough.
to give up on the corner. You won't see that out of this defense too often.
So they have 12 yards
Brutal.
to go for a touchdown.
Well,
the backs are lined up in an I. Passing on 1st down with the throw.
yeah, they're not going to get that.
Kramer got up and
that was like triple coverage.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
And now they're back to the run again.
Yep. Well, now they've got no choice. They have to pass. And I'm going to go with that.
Coming up. Slight change in the defensive alignment. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Stepping up.
Oh, he dropped it.
There. Now they're looking at 4th down again, and now I think they'll play it straight. They'll kick the field goal. See, it's awfully tough to throw any kind of pass against a pass coverage that has 6 guys playing short zones.
That's true. And it's not like they could throw longer routes from that close in anyways.
No, from that neighborhood, long passes are no longer an option. And that's why I changed the way that I play defense drastically. Once I get inside my own 20-yard line, then I stop, playing so aggressively, and I just try to put 7 or 8 guys in pass coverage. And the idea here is that even if you complete a pass, you're only going to complete a pass for like 4 yards, right?
Yep.
It's 1st and 10.
And also those really dense zone coverages are pretty good against the run too, right?
Ball in motion.
Well,
now they're going to shift the other way.
Yep, it backfired on you that time. Oh well, you still managed to find a gap.
At the 29-yard line. Gain of a handful.
All right.
Second and 4.
However, I guess all things considered, at this stage of the game, if all we've allowed is 2 field goals, I think we're doing all right.
Simpson brings him down.
I was looking on that guy on the right to see if he'd put his foot over the line when he was communicating with his teammates there.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do that.
Well, 3rd down and 2, so you've got, like a pretty good range of choices now. You could even call play action in this situation.
I could.
About 2 to go.
Maybe you can trick them and burn them for a big gain.
It's looking like it, if I can get this off.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about that is if it doesn't look like your tight end has a shot, you could try dumping it to your fullback, right?
Yep.
Jackson fakes the handoff on the run.
I would have thrown it to the tight end on that particular one, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just watching the fullback. I don't know why. I just got set watching the fullback. Shouldn't have said nothing.
Well, excuse me. I kind of led you into calling that play anyway, didn't I?
You did, yeah. I actually probably would have called a halfback dive up the middle.
Yeah, well. We're ahead 28-6 at the end of the 3rd quarter, so I don't think it really is too critical. That was a good punt.
Wow. Yay!
The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds.
Yeah, see, every now and then I get a good one like that.
Yep. And there was no give-up factor there either.
Hilliard, the deep man, number 83.
The punt is an offensive tool.
Yeah.
First down.
Yes.
Oh, are they calling that a forward pass? Really? Wow. They're being nice to these guys today.
Shifting some personnel up front. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Gray.
Look at that. Leaving the tight end in to block.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it.
That's okay. That's double coverage.
A nice play getting to the ball and tipping it away.
And he made the play when really the receiver should have had it. Moving to meet the ball is something that some receivers don't do well.
Hilliard, the lone back. Hilliard. Nice play fake. Throws it.
He threw it out of bounds.
His receiver was running backwards there.
Yeah.
They're giving a lot of different.
I wonder if he just threw that one away for some reason.
Well, I had the flats covered there. Like, that wasn't going to be a thing even if he had a chance to catch that ball, right?
But it almost looked like that was supposed to be a corner route or something.
Oh, look, Houston's back. He's returning punts now. He's calling fair catch on punts now.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, it's good to see him back, though. Sometimes you can get players injured and then they're gone for multiple games, right?
Yep.
The visiting team come out in a nickel.
And it's a real drag when it happens in a preseason game that actually, at the end of the day, doesn't really mean anything, right?
Against the carry. Carter with the stop at the
Well, pinballed around in there and picked up 4.
Yep. And now I'm just going to let the quarter run out.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the home team ahead of the visiting team, 28-6. The home team can put this game out
so
of
let's see
reach.
here.
They can score on this drive.
I think we're going to give it to the fullback
Think
somewhere.
so? Yeah, well, you run with the fullback a lot. I like to use a wishbone formation too, but my wishbone is a little bit different than yours.
Yeah, you have halfbacks in the backfield.
I have a halfback, one halfback in the backfield, but I also use two different variants of the same formation, with a wide receiver either split slightly to the right, like still close, but either to the right or to the left, and then I have a tight end on the other side of the line, and I have two fullbacks and a halfback. But my second fullback is actually in the point of the wishbone where number 30 is standing, and my halfback is either to the left or to the right, depending on which formation I'm using.
Yeah. Well, part of the reason I put my halfback there is because if you motion him out to the wide receiver position, it becomes a split backs formation.
Yeah,
and
obviously you are you lean more toward the passing game than I do. Whereas I like to, well, I run more with the halfback, right?
Yeah.
And I'll switch the play so that my trailing fullback will carry the ball if I have to. Like if it looks like the defense is aligned in such a way that they're going to stop the halfback run.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, when I call a run play, the intended ball carrier is the halfback. And then, like just as a consequence of on-field adjustments, the fullback on my team does actually carry the ball quite a lot too.
I'll hand it to the fullback a lot of times because I know he'll hold on to it pretty well generally, and he's a big, strong guy, so he'll tend to fall forward when he gets hit at the line of scrimmage here.
Yep. But I don't actually have very many run plays where the fullback is by design the intended ball carrier.
Not like that one.
No.
Give him the ball and watch him rumble.
But then again, though, with the wishbone, I pass far less and run a lot more, too. If I want to pass, usually I'll line up in a multiple receiver formation of some sort.
I mean, these guys are lining up pretty wide. It's like they're expecting me to pass or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got the linebackers and the line spread, both. So... But by the looks of it, you were unable to take advantage of that situation anyhow.
Yeah, the line kind of collapsed in there. Apparently I gained like a couple of inches though.
You see, they probably can, like the AI can probably use the crash commands and stuff too. And they could very well have spread their line and then told them to crash inward, which would close up those gaps quicker, right?
Yeah.
They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why.
So that might have even been a thing where they're inviting you to try and run up the middle, and then they're closing the door when you get there, right?
Maybe.
All right, manages to run for the first down.
Couple of yards and a cloud of dust. That's how we're playing this one.
Yeah.
Not a lot of side to side, and that's exactly what you have to do to get the first.
However, I know this is a fictionalized video game type of thing, but I'm very surprised at how all sorts of variations of this particular formation work. It's a remarkably effective way to run the football against almost anybody.
It's not that different from the full house normal. I mean, if you motion the halfback out of the backfield and that, you'll get the same effect. But I like this one because he's closer to the line,
yeah,
which means he hits the line faster.
That's the problem with the full house formations, is that your running back is so far behind the line of scrimmage when he starts that even on that particular play there, you managed to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that probably would have been a 2 or 3 yard loss from the full house because your running back starts 7 yards deep.
That's right, yeah.
He's got to run 7 yards before he even makes it to the line of scrimmage.
This is a little bit of a riskier run here because I'm going to have to run behind all my line there. It would be nicer if I could run to the left, but there's a guy standing there.
Yep. Yeah, you'd run right into him. Well,
or
it looks like
fullback can get pancaked.
Yeah, your fullback got run over, and then you had nobody there to block for you at all. I guess you're passing now.
But the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
But you never know. Baker came up with the big play last time,
19-yard line.
I don't know if they're going to give you an opportunity like that again, though.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead.
Well, I'll have to see how Ball looks on the right-hand side there.
Yep.
Otherwise, I think I'll look for Jackson on the underneath.
Yeah, they're not really showing you a whole lot here.
Throws it. And
Well, you managed to get within field goal range anyway, so you can practice your field goal kicking.
Well, that was the goal, really. I mean, even if I were to give it up here, they would just get the ball back on a kickoff from about this place anyway, so it shouldn't be too hard to defend from.
No.
I guess we'll be moving a little bit further backwards, but whatever.
Yeah, well, they'll get it where the ball spot is, right?
Yeah, where you kick it from.
Yeah. But you'll make this.
Or not.
Or maybe not.
Nope, it's going to miss to the left.
Nope, you made it.
Really got into that
Wow.
one, easily clearing the crossbar.
Well, the wind was blowing from the left, that's why.
There you go. The football gods decided that one would go in.
You got a little bit of help from Mother Nature. Yeah.
See, that should have been the field goal kick.
Yeah.
From the 7-yard line. Of course, the 3 and out on the offensive.
Well, here we go, and they're lining up in a big formation of some sort. I'm not sure why.
I don't know, maybe they feel like they need to run the ball some more.
Yeah. It's funny.
He tucks it away. Closing in.
Oh, it is a fumble this time. Oh,
Yes!
I got it. I got it. I'm going to score a touchdown. Yay!
Yes! That was brilliant.
I'll tell you, he takes the defender right out of his.
Oh, look at this. And they're highlighting the pancake block delivered by the offense. Yeah. A defensive lineman just picked up a fumble and ran it in for a touchdown, but they're showing the highlight of the big pancake block that delivered by the offensive lineman.
Damn.
Jeez. Yeah, that was pretty good. I'm willing to line up and play like a 4-3 zone against a one wide receiver formation pretty well anytime.
That's for sure.
Oh, it's pretty safe.
So the defense has scored 2 touchdowns in this game.
And the offense has scored 2.
Yeah. So we're doing our job.
I'm still so inconsistent on that kicking. I have no idea why.
Yeah. I love it when the defense scores enough points to win the game.
I love it when I flatten guys on a kickoff.
I have a feeling they're probably going to be abandoning the pass here or run here shortly.
1st and 10.
Now.
Hilliard, the lone back.
Oh, no, they're not. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but all right.
Pretty easy to run against the nickel.
Yeah.
2nd and 5 coming up here.
See, they aren't exactly a team that's going to blow anybody away offensively if their per game scoring average so far. Oh, look at that. See, number 43 just stuck his hand in there.
Yep.
That was pretty good.
Only one man back.
All right.
You're dead.
They sent him on a blitz.
Right on.
Got there in a blink of an eye.
Jumps on his back.
Yeah, he's a left-handed quarterback, isn't he?
Yeah. That's probably why he didn't see that coming.
The defense did a great job on that series, pushing them backward. Here's the kick.
Oh, I'm going to return this one. Look at this.
The 47-yard line.
Right on.
Much to work with, but still got away a decent
Okay,
return.
so I think we're going to go back to business as usual here. And
Yeah,
just-
you might as well run the ball a lot.
Yeah, we're just going to ram it down their throats for the next couple days. Oh, look, they're going to even shift the wrong way.
Yeah, this score is now not nearly as close as it was in the first half. In the first half, they actually had a fighting chance, but I don't think that their second-string offense particularly is very good. And I notice you're having a little more success on offense against them in the second half, too.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're a lot easier against the run, and I think that's a big component of it.
Yeah.
That first down marker just inside the 35.
See, if only they'd shift to the right one time. I think there was one team that they shifted to the right against this, and I ended up breaking off like a 20-yard run because of those receivers on the left.
Well, you might be able to run around everybody on this one, though.
Except Jackson's got no speed.
Yeah, but he's got a blocker. Look at that.
Oh my god.
That's probably just about, except for Rec V5 himself, that's probably just about the longest run from scrimmage you've had.
See, that's a touchdown run if you had LaDainian Tomlinson in there.
Yeah, well, we don't have him, though.
Yeah, we've got someone with 30 points less speed than him.
This is just the kind of thing you're talking about.
They're within striking distance here.
But that was a good block from the fullback, too.
Yep. Yeah, everything pretty much worked the way it was drawn up there. It's funny, but that's a play that I learned from an online tip, because they used to have that kind of stuff for Madden 03. And they explained how to draw that play on that online tip. And it worked even for Madden 04, and it worked for this version of the game too.
Yep.
You know, it's a good, reliable play, and it's very simple to draw.
But it seems like the biggest adjustment they made in the Madden versions was pass defense.
Yep.
The first down marker is just inside.
Well, all in all, their
line.
pass defense has been pretty good in this game, except for that one blown coverage on that one play. But other than that, generally speaking, their pass defense has been pretty good.
Baker sends a man in.
Yeah, they got the linebackers out wide there. That outside linebacker is going to eat you up. I don't think you're going anywhere with this.
No, it doesn't look like it.
As I was saying,
at least we got the pitch off without losing it there.
yeah, at least he didn't break up the lateral.
Whoever fires off the line faster and gets better leverage.
Yeah, that was pretty much doomed, I think.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down.
Oh, you're going to run on 3rd and 11 as well, eh?
Well, we're in field goal range.
Yeah, I suppose, eh?
If I can take just a little more time off the clock.
Well, at this rate, you'll be kicking the field goal with under 5 minutes to play, so... You might get a first down out of this. Runs for a first down on, what was it, 3rd and 8?
Yeah, something ridiculous like that, with the fullback, no less.
Yeah, all he did was just run straight up the middle.
Hey, see, I think it was the fall forward, though, that really made that play.
Yeah.
That fullback fall forward.
Yeah, he's getting tired now, though. You better give somebody else a carry.
Yeah, maybe I'll hand it to the halfback for a little while.
Well, I don't know if you're going to get much on an inside run here.
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to get stuffed up the middle, huh?
Probably. Not that it really matters.
Jackson dives and makes the
No, you did all right,
4-yard
actually.
gain on the play.
Kind of tried to angle that one towards the outside of the line.
Well, I think it's just about time to make a real commitment to the run.
You think we haven't been doing that? We just ran on 3rd and long, man.
Yeah. Oh, they got the goal line out now.
I'm thinking I'm going to stuff it that way anyways.
You don't care? You're going to run right into the side they're shifted to?
Baker sends a man in motion.
They're not going to play that game.
Well, I tried.
See, that look you're showing now with Hudson out wide to the left, that's more like what my version of the wishbone looks like.
Yeah.
Yep, he just lowered his shoulders and got the short yardage.
I just kind of cut that one to the inside.
Yeah.
That's the thing about fullbacks, though. They're slow enough you can actually change direction like that.
Yeah.
They just don't hit the line nearly as fast.
Yeah, somehow I don't think you'll see a team break down in the second half the way that we saw these guys in the regular season, because I think that when you're up against their first string players the whole way,
it's a bit tougher, yeah.
Then I think it'll be a bit tougher, yeah.
John, they've cashed in on the turnover opportunities.
Those opportunities have led to points on the board.
Man, you see, I called pretty much nothing but run plays there, and it only took me 4.5 minutes.
Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Well, you had a couple of pretty good gains out of that. You had a 30-yard run.
A message to the other team that if you execute properly,
right? You can't even complete a pass that long.
No, I can't. I couldn't stay alive long enough to throw a pass that long.
Oh, look, they're putting one wide receiver outfit out here again.
Well, they never did abandon the run.
Nope, they never did.
It's 1st and 10. Changing things up along the defensive front. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hilliard fakes the handoff.
Oh, you got picked up.
Oh, look at that, though. The linebacker I had dropping deep in the cover 2, he broke the pass up.
He got hit in the head with the pass by the looks of it. Let's see what that looked like.
No, he actually stuck his arm out and knocked it down. Yeah,
right on.
Good
right
job.
On.
Good pass defense by the linebacker. Whoop.
He's earning his salary, is he?
Yeah, he is. Just going to change sides that I'm blitzing from here.
Drops back.
Oh, they picked him up. Oh,
this pass is incomplete.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. We let that one
right
go.
on.
The lineman got his hand up and he batted it down at the line.
Was that a lineman dropping back in zone?
No, that was a linebacker.
What the hell is Madden talking about?
I don't know. He was number 53. Look at that, this bugger. He's going to leave that tight end in to block again.
Gets rid of it.
No, he was faking it. Ooh, that was dangerous.
Displayed excellent anticipation.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch.
And now they're going to punt.
Try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations.
Well, at this point, they might as well.
In the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
Here's the punt.
Well, I'm going to fair catch this one.
For the fair catch. And that last drive resulting in a touchdown, mainly because of their running game. Let's see if that's their focal point once again here.
Let's see here.
Better hurry.
Ball on their own 40.
Yeah, they really don't give you a lot of time after you get the ball back.
Sometimes the computer's sneaky and they'll have it start running at like 15 seconds. And if you're not paying attention, then you can run out of time on the clock. And I'm not sure, maybe they did that to try and force delay of game penalties or something as a form of realism or something. I have no idea why they do that.
I mean, I half wonder if it's related to the, what is it called? The accelerated clock.
Yeah, but we're not using the accelerated clock here, I don't think.
I think so, yeah.
Nope, we don't. I don't think we have it turned on.
Maybe not.
Because sometimes your clock starts at 35 seconds or so. And if you're playing with the accelerated clock, it would dial really quickly down to about 20 seconds.
Yep.
Looking to run it here.
Oh, the linebacker came around.
For a short loss.
Too bad.
Wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down.
Oh well,
quickly.
it's 3rd down and 8.
That's the case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate.
The only reason you'd want to throw a pass now is just for practice.
Get started.
Well, if I can get the ball back, then I can run it, clock down some more.
Success on 3rd down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
I bet you the nickelback there is playing some kind of zone.
I don't know. It's hard to tell just by looking at them.
I think he is. But if that linebacker blitzes, it's going to be ball all the way.
Usually you can tell if they're playing zone or man.
Passing right.
Oh,
No, he
dropped
didn't
it.
catch it.
He had trouble bringing that
Too
one.
bad.
Because if they're playing man, then when you move somebody, they'll follow you, right? But
Yeah.
Not good.
if nobody follows you when you put someone in motion, then
So 3 and out.
unless
The
they're
lineup
doing
punt.
something sneaky, usually it indicates that they're playing zone.
Oh, God. That's going to be terrible punt.
Here's the punt.
Well, it's functional. Oh, that
And so
might
the
even be
punt
inside the
goes
20.
out of bounds.
He got a little help from the wind there again, I think.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Ball on their own 20. Making some changes along the defensive front. Only one man back.
Oh,
with a man
yeah.
in motion. Fires this one out quickly.
Whoa, boy, almost got another one.
John, it looked like it was tipped at the very last
2
moment.
pick sixes in the same
That was a
game.
good read
Yeah,
of the quarterback.
boy, that was close.
That's what you need to do when
Almost
you're playing
got it.
Center field.
Oh, somebody moved early.
I think that was on your side. Nope.
Oh, I think it was the center actually moved early.
Yeah, the rule
I don't know how the
defensive
center
line
goes
is,
offside.
once you put your hand
He's the guy that starts the play.
It's now 2nd and 15.
How does that happen?
He's a second stringer. Maybe he forgot to... I don't know, man.
Citron scans the defense from the gun. Throws it.
Well, we were closing in, but he managed to get it away.
At the 29.
Yep.
It's 3rd down and a yard.
Well, he's 4 of 15 for 63 yards.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Oops. Huh. Little confusion on the defensive line there, but okay.
Yeah, I think they caught you mid-shift.
Bring it in for the catch.
Yeah.
He did a nice
I also
job of
accidentally
getting
hit
in position and
the
giving
hit stick,
quarterback a
too.
good target.
Yep.
He just couldn't get
Which
it
made
under
that guy
control.
kind of fall on his face and do nothing.
Interesting thing, though. Sometimes if you hit stick into a blocking player, you can actually
Happened to the
pancake them.
offense. They're forced into a 3 and out. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
Yeah, well, you know what? The last 5 minutes of this game's been kind of boring, but I think you can probably pretty close to end it now.
2-minute warning coming up.
This was actually a pretty entertaining game to play in the
visiting
first
team
half.
come out in a
You
nickel
know, like it was
package.
challenging and it was close.
Fullback handoff.
Oh,
Gibson.
if I could have just gotten away from that guy, that would have been a big
At
run.
the 35-yard line. Gain of about a yard.
It had a chance. Well, you're at 2 minutes now.
Well, maybe we'll see what we can do out of the strong eye formation.
And we've reached
It's a
the
good
2-minute
running
mark.
formation. I run from it a lot.
I run from it never.
Yeah, I know.
We primarily throw passes out of this formation.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
You might as well hand it off. The clock's not running anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Baker sends
I don't know.
a man in motion.
I'm a little brain dead today.
To the back.
Well, something happened with the block in there that opened that up. Kind of happy about that.
Well, you made a few yards.
Ball on their own 39.
Wow, that is a wide defense.
Yeah.
Defensive backs in on this one.
They're basically they're playing a quarter, eh? Like they're looking for a pass on 3rd and 6, which is probably a reasonable thing to do, except given the score, I don't know whether I would have put that defense on the field for this.
Wow. Especially against 3 running backs and 2 tight ends.
Yeah. Well, when you're trailing 45 to 6 on 3rd down and 6, do you really put the quarter defense out there? I don't know. Maybe a nickel.
A little over a minute left.
Well, they're stacked on that side.
Well, unless they use timeouts here, then you should be able to run the clock out here.
Ideally.
Well, you probably won't have to run another play here after this one unless they call a timeout.
Wow, that run got stuffed. That guy just couldn't hold his block.
Yeah, they're not even going to bother to call a timeout, so
right on.
You don't even need to call another play. Well, it took us a while to get started in this one, but once we got rolling, boy, it was all downhill.
Yeah, this ended up being a higher scoring game than the last time we tried to play this.
Yeah. Well, we only made it to not quite the third quarter the last time, though, before we ran out of disk space, so...
True.
But I have to say that I thoroughly enjoyed the first half. I thought that, the first half was pretty good.
Well, that's what happens when you bring out the secondary, and our secondary isn't really any worse than our first string guys.
Playing with our second string players doesn't really seem very different than playing with the first string players, right?
That's because they all suck.
Everybody's battling for a position, regardless of who they are.
Pretty much.
Well, we're going to get a chance to see here shortly. So, there we go. 45-6 is the final score. And we allowed only 7 first downs. We allowed 31 yards
less passing yards than normal.
And 99 yards passing.
I only threw for 220 yards.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I got 159 yards rushing in the second half.
I would say that their defense still played reasonably well. I mean, you take away 2 touchdowns on that, from them from defensive.
Yeah.
Right? So here we go. Baker with a quarterback. Look at that quarterback rating, eh?
Yep.
And Rec V5 didn't do so well this time.
That's because of the interception.
Yeah. Well, he only completed 58% of his passes. Got sacked once. So Hudson caught 9 passes for 97 yards.
Hey man, they should really play some curl flat zones. They were playing them really a lot earlier in the game, and they just abandoned the whole zone scheme for man defense.
Yeah, see, and Jackson there, he's the guy that caught the touchdown.
Yep. I just don't know what they were thinking there. They just totally abandoned zone schemes and just went for the man coverage.
Number 43 only got 10 tackles in this game.
Ah, well, he got a sack.
He got a sack. He got an interception for a touchdown. Yeah. You were 1 for 1 on field goals.
Yay! That guy'd be saying you should be 3 for 3.
Yeah. Well, anyway, here we go. Sandman 99, once again the player of the game.
Right on.
So that's 3 games out of 4 that I got to be player of the game.
Yep.
Oh, we earned a Madden card.
Well, that's always nice.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe we'll end this episode here, and when we come back, we'll be playing our very first regular season game.
I'm Rec V5.
And I'm Sandman 99.
Have a good one.
Until next time.